Hey there! Did you know that the smallest province in Canada is also one of the most fascinating? Welcome to Prince Edward Island, or PEI for short. This tiny gem, with its main island and an additional 231 minor islands, is the smallest Canadian province, both in terms of population and land size. But don't let its size fool you. PEI is a geographical wonder, boasting a unique topography that's part of the Appalachian region. Picture this: rolling hills, verdant forests, and pristine beaches stretching as far as the eye can see. The highest point? A modest 142 meters above sea level. But it's not just about the landscape. PEI is brimming with stories waiting to be told, from its formation over 300 million years ago to its rich Victorian-era architectural heritage. Sounds interesting, right? Well, hang on tight because we're just getting started. Now let's take a step back in time, about 300 million years back to be precise. That's when the story of Prince Edward Island begins. In a time when dinosaurs roamed the earth, this beautiful island started taking shape. Over millions of years, what we now know as Prince Edward Island was formed. Its unique geography of rolling hills, forests, and beaches shaped by the hands of time. But the island wasn't always known as Prince Edward Island. Originally, it bore the name of St. John Island, a name bestowed upon it by the French. It was a name that stuck around for quite some time, but as the winds of change blew, so did the island's moniker. In 1799, it was renamed Prince Edward Island in honor of Prince Edward, Duke of Kent. But the island's journey doesn't stop there. No, it continued to weave itself into the tapestry of history. Most notably, in 1873, Prince Edward Island joined the Canadian Confederation, becoming the 7th province of Canada at the time. It was a significant milestone in the island's history, marking its place in the vast and diverse nation of Canada. Isn't it amazing how much history a tiny island can hold? What's in a name, you ask? Well, in the case of PEI, it's a lot. At the helm of this small but mighty province is Dennis "Denny" King, serving as the current premier. Under his watchful eye, the minority progressive conservative government steers the ship, ensuring the smooth running of the island and its numerous minor counterparts. But politics aside, let's talk symbolism. Have you ever taken a good look at the provincial flag of PEI? It's not just a pretty design, folks. The lion, proud and regal, represents the 3 counties of PEI, all under the protection of England. Think of it as a visual representation of the island's historical ties and governance. And those trees? They're not just there for show. They symbolize the main sectors that keep the island's economy humming: agriculture, fisheries, and tourism. So the next time you see the PEI flag fluttering in the breeze, remember, it's not just a flag. It's a snapshot of the island's rich history and vibrant present. Who knew a flag could tell such a compelling story, right? Now let's talk about what keeps this island thriving. If we were to sum up the heart of Prince Edward Island's economy in 4 words, they would be agriculture, fisheries, tourism, and aerospace. Yes, you heard that right. This tiny province has a diverse economic portfolio, making it a fascinating place to explore. Let's start with agriculture. Prince Edward Island may be small, but it's mighty when it comes to farming. The island's fertile soil and moderate climate create the perfect conditions for growing a variety of crops. But the true star here is the humble potato. Believe it or not, a whopping quarter of all Canadian potatoes are grown right here in PEI. So when you're munching on those crispy golden fries, there's a good chance you're tasting a little bit of PEI. Next up, we have the fisheries. With an abundance of coastline, it's no surprise that fishing is a major industry here. The cool, clean waters surrounding the island are teeming with all sorts of seafood, from succulent lobsters to juicy mussels. These delicacies are then shipped all over the world, making PEI a global player in the seafood market. Then, of course, there's tourism. As the second largest industry in PEI, tourism plays a vital role in the island's economy. With its stunning landscapes, rich history, and friendly locales, it's no wonder that PEI welcomes over 1.6 million tourists each year. And last but not least, let's not forget about aerospace. While it might seem surprising for such a small island, PEI is actually home to a thriving aerospace sector. This industry contributes significantly to the island's economy, creating jobs and driving innovation. So, whether it's through the earthy smell of freshly dug potatoes, the salty taste of fresh seafood, the breathtaking views that charm tourists, or the cutting-edge technology of its aerospace sector, Prince Edward Island indeed has a lot to offer. So, next time you enjoy a Canadian potato, remember, it might just be from PEI. Now, let's delve into why over 1.6 million people visit this island every year. What makes Prince Edward Island a true paradise for tourists? Well, if you must know, it boasts over 90 beautiful sandy beaches. Can you imagine that? 90+ chances to bask in the sun, build sandcastles, or simply enjoy a tranquil walk by the shore. And let's not forget the mesmerizing sunsets that paint the island's sky in hues of orange and pink, a sight that leaves even the most seasoned travelers spellbound. And if you're a fan of nature, you're in for a treat. Prince Edward Island National Park is a must-visit. The park is famed for its large sand dunes and diverse coastal landscapes, offering a stunning backdrop for a leisurely picnic or a challenging hike. But the island's beauty isn't limited to its natural landscapes. It's also home to a rich Victorian-era architectural heritage. The island is dotted with charming historic buildings that seem to have leaped straight out of a storybook. Walking through the streets of PEI feels like a journey back in time, a journey that allows you to appreciate the island's past while enjoying its present. And for those who love to stay active, PEI has got you covered. The island is known for its golf courses, some of which are rated among the best in Canada. So whether you're a pro golfer or a beginner, you're sure to find a course that suits your skill level. And let's not forget about the island's vibrant culture and friendly locals. From music festivals to seafood feasts, there's always something happening on the island. The people of PEI are known for their warm hospitality, always ready with a smile and a story to share. So what are you waiting for? It's time to add PEI to your travel bucket list. Before we wrap up, there's one more cool fact we need to share. Prince Edward Island isn't just a charming tourist destination, it's also a leader in renewable energy. You may not realize it, but as you're strolling along the sandy beaches, enjoying the lush rolling hills, or exploring the quaint Victorian-era architecture, you're also experiencing a place that's making significant strides in green energy. You see, the island harnesses the power of the wind to generate a whopping 15% of its electricity. That's right, those gentle breezes that waft across the island aren't just refreshing, they're also a vital part of the island's commitment to sustainable living and environmental responsibility. The use of wind power reduces the island's reliance on fossil fuels, significantly cutting down on greenhouse gas emissions. But that's not all. By making use of this renewable resource, the island also reduces its energy costs, contributing to a healthier economy and a brighter future for all its residents and visitors. But the island isn't stopping at 15%. Plans are in place to further increase the use of wind power, along with other renewable energy sources in the coming years. The goal? To make Prince Edward Island a prime example of a sustainable, green energy-powered region. So, as you explore the island's many wonders, remember, you're not just visiting a place of historical significance and natural beauty. You're also witnessing a cutting-edge example of environmental stewardship in action. And that is all about it. Reasons to visit Prince Edward Island. So when are you planning your visit? Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.